I am pleased to have one of Max's unsung heroes, and we need to celebrate him more. I'm with Clayton Whitehead. Clayton, you've been with us how long?
Just celebrated the 9-year anniversary just recently.
Yeah, that's fantastic.
Yeah.
Clayton's been with us a long time, understands everything that works here, makes most of the things work, and recently got a new assignment more into the IT side of things, right?
Yeah.
Done a ton of graphic work for us, most of the brochures and all of the comp plan layouts and all that stuff that you guys use every day. Clayton had a hand on all that stuff. But now he most recently had a project where he put together the new virtual office. So I'm going to let Clayton just kind of show you some things, log in, and then we're just going to have a visit and help you see what's going on with the virtual office. So Clayton, we're at the screen. I'm assuming everybody has no problem. You go into max.com, go into your login.
Yeah, login's just in the top right of the screen up in the corner. But yeah, today we've just got a fake account that we're going to use.
Now we've got the classic account still and the new account.
Yeah, people currently have the option of logging into either the enhanced or the virtual office experience that they've grown accustomed to so far. So you'll see that here once we try to log in.
And that'll eventually go away, though, right?
Yeah, we're just running both of them simultaneously for a period of time, just to make sure that if people are most comfortable, with the previous version that they've been working with, they can still have the option of logging into that. Just give them a little bit more time to get adjusted to this enhanced virtual office.
Okay, so you've just logged in.
Mm-hmm.
So now I see a screen. I can select either the legacy, which is what I'm used to seeing, or I can drop into the new enhanced. And we'll spend time in the enhanced one because everybody's seen the other one.
Yeah, that's correct. The legacy virtual office, that's just what everybody's grown accustomed to so far. The enhanced one is where all the exciting stuff is happening now.
Okay, cool.
So when you first log in, this is what you see. This is your home page. At a glance, you'll see some of your key volume indicators, such as your personal volume, your pay leg volume, carryover volume as well. Obviously, this isn't reflective of what you're going to see when you log into your own account. This is just a fake account for demonstration purposes.
Okay, so we've got a custom size right now, so you're not seeing all of the screens. Clayton's going to scroll up and down, and you're going to be able to see the functionality that you've got. And once you might want to watch this while you're on your computer, play this file. We'll have this available to you as a YouTube, so you can play this and then play with your own virtual office, and you can compare and go back available. So go ahead and show me kind of just the tour, the things that stand out that you like about what it is, and then we'll go.
Yeah, so what we wanted to do is, at a glance, we wanted you to be able to jump into some of the most used features that you'll need right on the home page. So as you can see off here to the right, you can enroll a new associate, new customer. You can view your snapshot, which just gives you a quick summary of your commissions and where all of your volumes are. You can look at some of your downline reports, shop, modify your auto ship, all from here. And
those are the things that people go to the most. You had to kind of dig for those before.
Yeah, we're trying to make things just easy access buttons to get you straight into that area. And as time goes on, we plan on continuing to refine this process and make this even more user-friendly in the future. So off here, you'll see my timeline, which that gives you some of the latest activities that are going on in your downline. So if you have a new customer that gets enrolled, or somebody goes onto your site and signs up as an associate, or somebody's credit card gets declined, anything that we feel you might want to be aware of, we make that immediately available to you at a glance.
And that data is happening in real time, right? So that's reading the database. So someone gets signed up anywhere in the world, and they're in your group.
Yeah, you can actually customize specifically what alerts you're getting here. If you click on this gear icon, and then go into more filters, you'll see here that you can turn on and off notifications for certain types of activity. So it allows you to customize it, and so you get exactly what you're looking for.
So that filter allows me to access the database, and then whatever I want to see will be delivered to me based on what I choose at that place.
Yeah,
That's
what you
fantastic.
choose in here.
That's good.
Yeah. So back to the home page, a few more exciting things that I wanted to show you here. So you have, as I mentioned earlier, some of your key volume indicators, your left volume, your right volume, things that kind of let you know how close you are to hitting that next rank.
Okay.
Down below we have the Max News, so you can get some of the latest things that are going on here at Max. And then even down further, you'll see some of your top enrollers, just some of our associate recognition down there as well.
And Clayton's just scrolling up and down. We've set a size that would look good coming at you through YouTube, but you'll be able to get a sense of it when you start playing with it yourself.
Yeah.
Cool. So this is all once I log in, I'm just right there in the pertinent stuff.
Yep.
I can see what's happening. I can get a pulse of what's going on in my group quickly.
That's right.
Cool.
And then you'll notice up here where it says next paid as rank is associate. If you were to click on that, this would just pull up your rank status meter, tell you how close you are to hitting that next rank. Obviously, once again, this is just a test account. So,
right.
Yeah.
So there aren't real numbers.
There aren't real numbers being plugged in here, but you can see how close you are to hitting each of the upcoming ranks.
Now, can I drop in and look at people in my direct sponsors? How does that? What's my limitation there?
Yeah, if you were to go into some of your downline reports and click on the people inside of here,
okay, great.
It brings up. That's this person, right? So if we bring up fake Alex, right?
Okay.
So this is just another fake account here, but we click on their name and you can now see some of their stats. How their left leg volume's doing, how close they are to hitting, whatever that next rank is.
Okay.
And so it gives you a way of just going into each account, seeing.
Is that something we did not have, or is it just easier to make it work?
We had that same functionality in the virtual office that you've grown accustomed to so far, but that is one of the nice features of this is just the snapshot. We try to make sure that all of your commission reports are available just through this section here. And another thing that's great about this is it's all mobile optimized. So if we resize the screen, check out what that does. The content is now arranged in a way where if this were your mobile phone, this is how it would appear.
So mobile optimized means I can read it from my phone, my laptop, my tablet, my computer at home.
That's right.
And the data will all fold in and still be accessible there.
Yeah, and that was a big motivator for us to move to this enhanced virtual office option because, so as you go through this, you might see a few pages here or there that are not yet mobile optimized, but we're currently working on refactoring a lot of those pages, and in the future you'll be seeing more and more of that going forward.
Quickly roll through these reports on the left here.
Yeah, so you have the binary tree, right? So if you were to click there, that would actually show you the binary tree that you've grown accustomed to. These are the same reports that you've had so far. We wanted to keep the experience as close to what people are familiar with up to this point.
Because ultimately it's about what's my team doing.
Yeah.
What is we did an article and spoke about things training. We call it the activity quotient. In other words, what's your activity within your group? So what this allows me to do is just to quickly see what's going on, who's moving, who I might be able to reach out as a leader, who I can help get them to the level they need. So we're building that organization that compensates this to the greatest degree within the compensation plan.
Absolutely. The real key is just giving people the ability to get a real pulse on how their business is doing and understanding, the areas where, they can focus their effort on.
Okay.
So in here you have auto ships, the downline reports, some of your alerts.
Now there again, that filter, you can customize it and have it alert you based on what you want to be aware of.
That's right.
So you've got on the right-hand side of the screen, you've got all those choices.
Yep.
Cool.
Volume history, so you can see how their volumes have been for previous months. PV report. And the rank meter, which we showed you earlier. Some of the commission reports that people have grown accustomed to so far, such as your prime bonus, enrollment tree volume, global bonus pool, bronze legs. Excellent. All things that are important, as you start to climb into some of these higher ranks, just knowing specifically, how many bronze legs do I have and which side are they on?
Well, for me, it seems that I can really keep a pulse of my group and not be surprised when commissions are cut.
Absolutely.
That's what we want to do. So if I need to get a little bit of growth here, maybe help somebody else with a new associate or PC or a little bit of volume or whatever it is, I can see it and then direct my attention to it. It's great.
Yeah, so that's that's a very key part of the virtual office right now, is that snapshot. And there's a few ways that you can actually access that. You can either access it from the My Snapshot link from your homepage, or if you go over to My Business, there's the My Snapshot here as well.
Nice.
Okay. And to make each of these sections a little easier to navigate, we've created a landing page which gives you a little bit of a brief description about what that section is, the intention of that section was for, along with like a lot of the main links that you'll need to navigate that section. So same for recognition, training, events. Right.
Go back to training quickly.
All right.
There's the archive of all our calls are there, right?
Yeah, the training call archive is just, gotta scroll down. Oh, I can't scroll down right now. Just right here.
There you go.
So you'll see all of the calls that you have so far.
Excellent.
Mm-hmm.
And then also the new associate training videos are right there.
Mm-hmm.
So the data is in some ways not hugely different, but the look is different.
Yeah, the main thing that we've, like the engine that runs this virtual office is still the same. The pages that you're seeing inside of here are, still the same as what you've grown accustomed to with the old virtual office. One thing that we know is that a lot of associates are always, out there on the go, and sometimes you're not by a computer where you can just pull up the virtual office and show them the video that you want to show them right then. But most people will have a phone on them, right? And so this allows people just to pull up their phone, show them the content that they need, or access the content that they need within their virtual office, whether it be just checking in on how their commissions are doing, or seeing how that person that you enrolled, what's going on in their organization. All of that we wanted to make available to our associates on the go, right? And so this is just a good foundation for us to continue to build from. As we continue, you'll begin to see more and more of the pages that we create for you being mobile optimized and mobile friendly, so that no matter what you're viewing this on, whether it be a phone, tablet, computer, it should all look good to you and should be created in a way that feels comfortable.
So you can run your whole business right out of your hand, right in the palm of your hand. Now, Clayton spent time in customer service, spent time working with the comp plan, explaining things, serving calls, inbound calls. So you've got a wealth of knowledge about Max and about what the field's looking for and what they struggle with. What, in your mind, was the greatest new thing about what we've done? And you've done most of it, so you're to be applauded, and everybody on this call appreciates you. Mm-hmm. What stands out to you as what the new enhanced is going to give us versus, I know that the optimized, the virtual optimized, that's big.
That is huge. And honestly, I think that what I'm most excited for with this launch of this enhanced virtual office is that this is the foundation that we can begin to build from in a way that we haven't been able to on the platform that the existing virtual office is run on up to this point. With our existing virtual office, if we ever wanted to mobile optimize a page, we never had that option. And so by moving to this platform, we now have a wider range of what we can do with our virtual office and how we can deliver some of those key volume reports and continue to enhance this in a way that makes it easier for you to do your business on the go.
Well, and the key to the comp plan is to perform to its restriction or its controls, because it's designed in such a way to get the maximized value as you perform to what it's designed to do. So everyone's focusing on prime bonus, which is good, but you also need to make sure you're looking at your volumes and your qualifications, because you don't want to have somebody miss a rank advancement because they're not paying attention to the right information.
Yeah, I would definitely like to see it where nobody's surprised by what their commissions are, right?
Yeah.
Our comp plan is very clear on if you do this is how the pay structure works, and so we want to make sure that information is as easy to digest as possible, and as quickly as possible you're able to gather the main volume indicators that you're going to need to go out there and know exactly which parts of your business to begin working on.
Because the comp plan is the engine that drives, And you want to be able to be compensated for everything that you do. But sometimes there are qualifiers, and if you miss those qualifiers, it's a slap. It really is, because you feel like you've done the work, but you didn't take care of a compliance. We live in a culture that asks for compliance. I'd like to drive any speed I want, but I can't. So I want to not be able to, I don't want to drive down the road and get ticketed because I believe I can drive this way versus the way the safety of the road is designed. So I think if you look at it that way, understand what needs to be performing, build your organization to perform that way, and this new virtual office will help you see those things better and help us be more effective at getting what we've built and then building what will return the best for us in our business and everything else that we're doing.
That's right.
That's awesome. Now the marketing tools are still there, right?
Yep. Yeah, so if you go into marketing, you could go to our video library. Just click that you agree to these.
Use them in the right way.
As we go through and do an audit on some of these pages, we're seeing areas that we can improve on and that we can continue to build and develop. But yeah, no functionality of the virtual office, to my knowledge, has been lost.
Good.
Okay.
Okay, so is there anything else we haven't covered?
So one thing that we're continuing to develop is communication features inside of the virtual office. So if you go into My Business and then go to Communication Center, you can actually send messages to some of these people, right? So
I like that.
And so if we wanted to say add like some of our resources to this message, you can as well, right? So let's say I wanted to share this opening video from Ignite to this person, right? Then I would be able to add that video to it.
This is going to be an email from me to people that I already know in my organization.
Yeah, or just people that you add to your. You can actually import your address book into here, or add your contacts directly. I said, this is the thing I am most excited for with this virtual office is just that this is a foundation that allows us to take the virtual office in a direction that we wouldn't have been allowed to previously. What I was mentioning earlier is that the underlying guts of the system, the way that your commissions are being calculated, the way that all of that is being determined is still the same system that it has been for a while.
Our database is still our database.
Our last, so this isn't the same as our last change in virtual office, where that actually was a change in the engine that was running all of our commissions and everything else, right?
Okay.
This is more of a cosmetic layer that allows us, just a little bit more customization and different options for us to deliver content to our associates and customers.
Now, can I jump back and forth between the classic and the new?
Yeah, right now if you go to Legacy Virtual Office, it will have you log in again.
But then I'm still looking at what I'm...
Yeah, you're still looking at the same content that you were looking at previously. So let's take a quick look at that. So as you can see, everything's still in here fully functional as you've known it so far.
Do you feel that the new one delivers better information?
Absolutely.
Yeah.
I feel like the new one gives us so many more options, and I just want to continue to grow and develop that, and I'm honestly excited for where this is going.
It looks great. It looks great. Is there anything I haven't asked you to talk about that we ought to say?
I would just say stay tuned with what's going on in the virtual office, and just continue to check on some of the updates that come out.
Well, and stay on the blog. If you're not on the blog, make sure that you're getting those blog updates, because that's where things get pushed first. Then later we might be able to get a more precise training developed for you. But always, quick things are happening through the blog, so you can see that. You should just glance at that blog every day.
Yeah.
Okay. All right, my friend. Thank you very much.
Hey, it's a pleasure.
You're awesome.
Thanks, Mike.
Thanks. You bet.